Hi everyone, I wanted to check in, see how everybody's doing. I don't like how this looks. Hang on, let me see if I can fix it. Ah, that's better. I have these big lights that we use for diamond art, which is a hobby that we've gotten into. I guess I can talk about in this video hobbies that we have adopted that are just, it's been almost 100 degrees down here. And so we've been staying inside a lot. Yeah, I just changed it. I don't like to be so close. Um, so we have these lights that have magnifying glasses on the end along with the light. I guess you can use them for doing. It's friggin' 1 o'clock in the morning. What do you people think? You can use them. I've seen them be used for making YouTube videos, but I would just want to show you, if you don't know what diamond art is, I just wanted to quick show you the one I'm working. Oh, I'm actually working on two. My nose is driving me crazy. This is the one I'm working on right now. It says Queen, and then you just take I mean, I'm not saying I'm going to talk about this because the fan is blowing the shit all over because it's friggin' hot. But that's what I'm working on right now. And you take and you order a kit, and it comes with one of these little, people go like this to show. But it's like a little stylus, and you can have one like that. I like this one. It's an acrylic one, and then you can put adapters on the back that you can put multi placers. So you can take here, they're little. I'm going to put them over here because it's a little darker. But they're little diamonds. I mean, you've probably heard of them before. But you take I get these off Temu because you can get them really cheap, and they're all right. I mean, they're not, Van Gogh, but you take the stylus, and you take those and you put them on what I showed you. You do that. You put the little diamonds in. It's called a boat, and then you take. This is really interesting. I've never done one of these videos. You take I don't want it to turn out like shit. This is wax. If you can see, it's pink. It comes in different colors. You have blue and you have different colors. But you take the stylus and you push it on there, and you get the wax in the bottom of here. And then you take your diamonds, and you don't ever want to spill these because they're a huge mess. And you take it and you put these actually in your little boat, and you pour those in there. And then this is just what I'm doing is I'm giving you an idea of, you use parchment paper because the plastic that comes on really sucks and I hate it. So I just use parchment paper. You don't want to use wax paper because it'll stick, and then you're going to have a big mess. So you take your diamonds. This is a little tutorial. It's kind of fun. But you have your, on the side, if I can show you. You see on the side how they have one, and they have A, and they have different, there you go. You have your different letters and your different numbers. And then on your canvas, this is called canvas, you have your little numbers and all that, and this is sticky. And what you do is you take, like here you have number 1 through 3, and you take your little thing here, and so you can have, here's 1, 2, 3. Those are, and then you have obviously all of them. And now this is a mess, but you look at your numbers on your canvas, and you say, you have number 3, and you take number 3 and you pour some in there, and then you take some of your wax. Holy shit, why is it so hot in here? Whew. Like I said, it's like 71 degrees at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I didn't look to see what the humidity is. Anyway, then you take your, this one, or I have this one. All of them come with your canvas, your diamonds, your boat, your little stylus. They all come with that, and they come with your boat. And sometimes, and your wax. It comes with your wax. They all come with that, which is really convenient because you just buy it's called a kit, and then you have everything together and you can start right away. So you take this and you put it in your wax, and then you use this and you pick up your diamonds, and then you place them on whatever number or letter that is correspondent with your what? It just fucks me up. No, you just take it, whatever number, like let's say, you have a number 7, and you have a number 7 on your canvas, and you just pick up your number 7s and place them where they need to go. It's pretty easy. You normally would need a light that has a magnifying glass, because the letters and the numbers on your canvas are very small, and your diamonds are small. So you use your diamond, the magnifying glass, and you can see here. I don't even know if you'll be able to see. Like if you look around the E's, the white ones there, yellow, white. Now those are number 2s, and you can see that they're very small. And that's why if you have problems seeing, like I do, I'm 53 and I've had glasses since I was 3, but I have that, and I've sort of taken a break. I try to show you. I started doing the queen one because I had to take a break. I am going to, and you need like a little funnel so you can put your diamonds wherever you need them, because they are so small. And if you want to pull a prank on your friends, because they always send you extra ones, because there's ones that sometimes are defective and you don't want to use them on your canvas. So you have extra diamonds. So if you want to pull a prank on your friend, you just take an envelope with a greeting card and stuff it full of the little diamonds. You send them to them, and it's almost like glitter. I mean, the diamonds aren't that small, but and they open them and they have glitter everywhere, and some people get pissed. They'll get over it. I did it to my sister-in-law. So then we just keep bins like this. We keep all of our stuff in there. I want to show you what I've been working on, though. I had a mess because I live at my desk. So I took a break because this one, like I said, I used a lot of parchment paper. And because you don't want this one's a mess because it's been sitting on my desk for a long time. But you can get them to where, like, this one is a 50 by 50, and that's centimeters. I don't know if you'll be able to see this one because I have parchment paper and I have the side is a big mess. You can order all sorts of accessories and stuff, but this one, you can see it has how many numbers of colors, colors of the diamonds. This one has 20. If you look close right here, you'll see 20. And then they call it kit up. And then if you look really close, let me see if I can get it close enough. There you go. That's what the picture is. It's a stack, or I call it a stack, of donuts because I love donuts. So it's going to be really pretty. It was, it was 50 by 50, which it's, 20 colors. It's a lot. And I just got overwhelmed. So I just decided to find this one, and I didn't know that this one was what's called a partial. This one's a full, where the entire square is all diamonds. This one just has diamonds here and there, and like you can see in the middle and stuff like that, that it's not all diamonds, and my sister-in-law didn't know that. This one only has, this is a 30 by 30. I go by centimeters because otherwise they go by inches and it confuses you. But yeah, I go to Temu and order them because they have the Diamond Art Club, which is really expensive. But like I have Winnie the Pooh and Tigger and them. That was one of my, Hello Kitty was my first one, and it was pretty small. I got it from Hobby Lobby, and it was expensive. And so you can get them from Amazon. You can get mystery ones from Amazon. It's kind of scary, but it sounds like I would like to do that because I think it'd be kind of fun. But then what if they send you crap, and then you have that crap? But you do your diamond art, and then use Mod Podge, and they have other things too that you can seal them with. And I just put the parchment paper over to keep hair and dirt and dust and whatever from getting on them because they are sticky. So I'm going to try to quick cover this up while I'm talking. And you're going to be like, what the fuck did I sign up for? Well, how about this? Something different. Something that I've been doing. Something that maybe you'd be interested in doing. Like I said, you go to Temu, and you can get all sorts of these. That's where I got mine. And they're cheap, even though now Temu has, I don't know what's going on with them. I'm gonna go check them out as soon as I'm done cleaning up my mess. But I'm gonna go see what's going on with them because I know that they've been assholes. Like, they have changed things. It used to be like $10 or $15 minimum, and then all of a sudden it says if you want free shipping, you have to order from the same store. I know this is just an interesting video tonight. It's actually, and I've got a massive desk here, so I'm able to have all my stuff here on my desk, and I'm actually able to do my 50 by 50. You can go by centimeters. I had to fix this. You can go by centimeters, you can go by inches, but I find centimeters is easier because then it's like 50 by 50 centimeters or 30 by 30. Because if you go 20 by 20, you end up with little. If you go 50 by 50, really big. So it depends what you want to do. Try 20 by 20. It's smaller. If you like it, you can always go back and buy bigger ones. You can get them at Joann Fabrics. I think you can get, yeah, you can get them at Hobby Lobby. You can get them at Walmart. I got a golden retriever from Walmart. David got a black cat from Walmart. They're $10 a piece. Where if you go to Temu, I think you can get them from AliExpress. I'm not quite sure where else you can get them, but I guess it's just an interesting video to show you something different for difference. Yeah, now it's 1:07 in the morning, but you know, something different, something to do. Say when it's so hot out, and you have the air conditioner on, or you know, you play music and you do these. You can what we did with a couple of them, we framed them and they turn out pretty cool when you frame them. David's cut them, and because you, like I said, you seal them, and then with the Mod Podge, and then he took them and just took this really sticky tape and just put them right on the wall, and they look pretty cool. So, like I said, if you know, it's something that you can do with the kids. I don't know how much of a mess they make because of, you know, the diamonds being all over, but it depends on age. You know, if you have a child who can walk and chew gum. But no, back to, and I don't want to make this a long video because I want people to stick around. But as for me, I went back to my therapist and things are going very well. Right now, we're just trying to get my meds and all that shit straightened out. It's a mess because I went from him, to someone else, and didn't know that they only had one therapist and one psychiatrist, and you only saw the therapist once every month and a half. And I'm sorry, but that doesn't cut it for me. I see mine every 2 weeks. And he knows what days and he knows what time. And if I don't get that time, I'm not very happy. Because it's right after lunch, so he doesn't have a chance to fall behind. It just works. So, you know, because him and I had that scuffle where we were yelling at each other, we've grown a lot, and he's the only one that is getting to me. I got my candle going, and no wonder I'm so fucking hot. Sorry. Not sorry. But he's the only one so far that's getting down to the borderline personality disorder. He's the only one who's really getting me to, I guess, understand it. Because I don't really understand it. It's really one of those that's just a bitch. It's very hard to understand. And if you Google the most... Shit, my Google went off. Cancel! I forgot. Let's just went off again. Anyway, if you look that up, Google, and you ask it what the most difficult mental illness is, it'll tell you it's borderline personality disorder. So I teach a lot of people about it. I've been writing books. I think I mentioned that last time for Amazon, but it's not about that. It's poetry, drama. What do you call it, drama? A novel. I'm on my 3rd novel. My 10th poetry book, which is going to be 400 poems, or approximately. I'm keeping track of them, so it's going to be at least 400. I do coloring books that are those medallions or whatever they're called, where they're all. My first one had like puppies and kittens and whatever. It was an experiment, but you know it's free to do, and it keeps you occupied. It keeps you from shopping, keeps the mania away. Even though I just talked about going to Temu. I'm going to look at AliExpress. I've never looked there yet. There's another shopping one, but I'm going to go check those out. And I was falling asleep in my chair, and then I woke up, and here I am. So I will leave that link in the description. Oh, about how to ask people how they are. And I'm sure you know how to get to Temu, and if you don't, you just type in Temu and you go figure it out. Don't be afraid. David wrote his first book, and I helped him with the cover, and that's the hardest part. And we did it. He wrote his first book, and it's like, are you serious? Yeah, I'm so proud of him. I can't believe it. And it's 300 and some pages long. It's 356, I think. It's like, are you crazy? But we have to get to. No, we did. Yeah, we did send it to Amazon. So now he's just waiting for it. It's being looked at right now. So yada yada. Fun shit. So if you have any questions, anything you'd like to add to my video, I'm here. I check it. I get emails if there's any questions, if there's anybody who writes anything to me, which they don't, but that's okay. I don't do this. Well, I do it to help educate people. That, I told my therapist, I said, the problem is the stigma. I said, you got to get rid of that. I said, it's such a bullshit. I said, people just think, that's what I told him, that I said, people think you're stupid because you have a mental illness. And he goes, that's not true. And I said, yes, it is. And I asked him, I said, do you think I'm stupid? And he goes, not at all. He goes, I talk to a lot of people who have mental illnesses and are highly intelligent. So, okay, I don't take compliments well. So I don't know if he was giving me a compliment or if he's just making a point. So I guess it doesn't matter. So, okay, well, you have a great week, and hopefully I'll get the chance to make another video. It's quiet, and that's like at the emergency room. You don't say the Q word, but everybody's sleeping. Everybody's in bed. It was so warm out yesterday. I always do this. I say I'm going to go, and then I keep talking. But whatever, it's my party, and I'll cry if I want to. It was so nice out yesterday that we gave the dogs a bath outside. And it's been so damn hot that the cold water, they loved it. Little Sully, we didn't give her a bath because she hasn't lost her original, she's a puppy yet, and she hasn't lost her coat, and she's still nice and soft. But the other two, I gave Sasha a bath, and then David gave Stormy a bath. And they loved it because the water was so cold. But they have double coats. They swim at 30 below, so they can handle it. But anyway, if you have any comments, if you have any questions about what I showed you about the diamond art, about the Amazon books, how to get started about that, whatever. If you want to get started with that, I can help you with that. I don't know. If you want to know my Amazon bookstore, um, I just lost my mind. Did you see it go? My novels are really good. I'm not just saying that. I'm getting it's feedback from others. Um, the poetry is awesome. I write awesome poetry, and I'm not just saying that. Um, they're pretty long books. They are just really good. And you get them on Kindle. I do make Kindle format, whatever the fuck you call it. I want a Kindle, I said, so I can sit on my ass and read my shit. I've learned not to read my books anymore because I'm so critical. So, okay, I will let you go, and I hope that you have a great week, great weekend. Stay cool if it's hot where you are. Stay dehydrated. Stay hydrated. Oh my God, I just told you to stay dehydrated. I'm so tired. But I still got to go look at Timu. There's a lot going on here. It's been nuts. So you take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.